Hello, my name is Kevin Fan, and here we are here with some more Level Next Madden 23 Twitter content for you all.
My name is Christian, and we're gonna give you an NFL helmet tier list. All right. So first off, we have the Falcons. What is your tier list on the
Falcons, I always was a fan of birds of prey type things, so I really like the design. It's not too invasive, and it has a nice balance across the helmet. I'd probably give it a good,
See,
maybe like a S tier, maybe
A?
something.
A
I like the
tier.
colors.
See, I'd say it's a B tier, so let's go right in the middle.
Yeah, let's go into the A tier. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then we got another bird, the Cardinals.
Cardinals. This one, kind of a lame bird to
Yeah,
be quite
me too.
honest.
Yeah, I agree.
And the fact that we only have the head, I think we might have to give it like a C or a D to be quite honest. And I'm not a big fan of like purely white helmets, because it's just
Yeah.
a white helmet with the bird head on it.
Agree.
No racing stripes, nothing else.
Nothing.
So
Boring.
yeah,
All right. And then we have another bird, the Ravens.
Ravens. I always was a fan of Ravens as
They're
a
kinda
as a
cool.
bird. Yeah, they're pretty cool and a nice sleek gold and black helmet. And so I definitely think
The A tier.
comparable with the Falcons. So
Yeah.
we'll definitely put it around at the A tier.
All right. And then we have the Bills. I know you're kind of you're from Buffalo, right?
Yeah, of course. And
Mm.
I have to say
Mm.
Buffalo Bills might be. I wish they had the other color helmets for this one, but I like it. Bills, I have to say S tier. So you can agree or disagree.
I'm
I
gonna
have to
say
side with
B
it.
tier.
B tier.
So we'll put it right in the middle.
Yeah, let's slide it over to the front of the top
Oh,
of the A.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Just
top
for
of the
you.
A tier.
All right, I got
Yeah,
you.
sounds good.
All right.
I can
And
agree with
then
that.
we have the Panthers.
Panthers,
Hey, that's kind of cool.
cool
gonna lie.
idea,
Mhm.
but execution is a little lacking.
You
I
think so?
Just a little bit, because it's
Mm.
just kind of like a rar, nothing real cool, nothing too crazy. It's just like the head of a panther, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It is.
I'd say like a good B tier.
Yeah, I would say probably I lean it into a B tier,
B tier,
maybe
for
like
sure.
a good C or like
a high
mid
C.
B.
Let's say
Yeah,
high C. High C.
Yeah, let's put it there for now, and then
Yeah.
if we decide to swap
Yeah.
things out, we can always switch things up.
All right. And then we have the Cubs.
Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears.
Cubs is the baseball,
Baseball
I'm pretty
team,
sure.
whoops.
Yeah. Chicago Bears.
It's just a C.
It's just a C. I'm
It's
gonna have to
just a
give.
C.
We'll put it in C for C
if,
tier.
if there was an F,
Yeah.
they,
Oh, we'll put it in D tier, I guess. Okay. Sounds good.
the Bengals.
Bengals. Cool concept, but it is just stripes.
Mhm.
So I'm not a big fan of really bright colors personally, but I see you're already leaning into B for Bengals. So
B for Bengals.
nah, that I can kind of agree
Yeah.
with. B, yeah, C tier, yeah.
All right. The Browns.
This football looks like it's stuck in the 1950s.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
have to say D tier.
Bottom of D for
Yeah.
sure. The Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Hey, a lot of people hate on the Cowboys, but
Yeah,
It's
their
pretty
design is
clean.
pretty clean.
It's
Has a
pretty
nice
clean.
silver, very good neutral navy blue. I'd probably put it up into the A tier.
yeah. All right. And then the Broncos.
Broncos. I like it. I definitely like the racing horse aesthetic. It's definitely got that push. It feels like we're going somewhere that direction.
Like the symbol represents the charge.
I would even say
I think
might
it's
be an S tier.
Yeah.
So,
The symbol's pretty
Yeah.
nice. The Lions.
so this is what the Panthers logo should probably have been.
Yeah.
Or something similar, but with Panthers instead of the
Similar.
Lions. So I would say
So,
B A tier with
yeah,
this
B-
one. It has
B
a
for
nice,
sure.
clean silver aesthetic. The blue's a little bit bright for me personally, but I think
Yeah.
it works.
All right. You got the Green Bay Packers.
I don't know what the Packers is supposed to be.
I thought they were
But-
supposed to be cheese.
I guess, but
No.
I guess they're cheese heads in that sort of sense. But
Uh-huh.
for me, the color's not doing it
No.
for me.
I don't like the colors.
I would say B, C tier, probably
Let's do
around there.
high C.
But the G logo, really clean.
Yeah.
It's very simplistic. Got that classic football sports aesthetic, but just not a
Alright.
fan of the color.
And we got the Texans.
Texans.
I mean,
Their logo's a cow head, a bull's head. Texans, I
I
don't really know.
I honestly don't like the name.
Yeah, that's
think
the
the
big
name-
thing. It's
I
the
think the
name.
name
The
is
logo
really-
looks cool.
Yeah.
For sure. Probably
Just-
a B to an A tier,
Mhm.
but it's just it doesn't
The
make sense
name.
with the name. So
Mhm.
we might have to knock off some points. Might be the top of C tier just
C,
because we're going to have to
the
dock some
logo.
points there.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
that's what we'll do.
All right, the Colts.
Colts, they have a horseshoe, and it's facing up for good luck.
Yep.
So
I-
the color is pretty straightforward,
Yeah, yeah.
simplistic white
you
helmet.
can't mess it up.
Yeah, so
sure.
we'll call it an A.
A?
I'd say.
Okay. All right, the Jaguars.
Jaguars. Like I say, similar complaint with the
Mhm.
Panthers. It could be way better, but it just kind of like a head, you know.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
rest of the
I need some more.
body, right? So
Yeah.
have like similar. It could be like
See,
the Lions.
even the Broncos, right? It's
Mhm.
not just the head. It's the whole neck. Here it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
it's just the head. So I'd
Yeah.
say it's a solid B for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Probably the lower end of the B. It's
Mhm.
definitely better than the Panthers in terms of aesthetic,
Mhm.
but it's barely there. I'd say lower end of the
Lower
B.
end?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, and then you have the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mostly because I have a personal grudge against the Chiefs after last year's playoff game,
Oh man, hey,
and
but
red's
no,
not my color either.
no bias. I really enjoy this helmet though, for
No,
sure.
Yeah, I definitely. It's probably one of the more unique colors out there,
Mhm.
but at the same time, I would give it
an
the
A.
bottom of the A.
A,
you know,
okay, all right,
yeah.
fair enough, fair enough.
Okay.
All right, you have the Chargers, the LA
Chargers.
Chargers. Lightning bolt. What do you think about that?
I'm not sure I like the placement of the lightning bolt on this one. It's a
Mhm.
cool concept, but maybe the placement can be a little bit better.
Yeah.
So I'd say maybe a C.
A C.
uh,
Yeah.
C tier probably, yeah, mid C.
Maybe
I would
behind
say.
the.
Yeah,
Texans.
that's what I would say.
All right. I haven't seen this one lately, but the Rams is kind of
Yeah, I
they're
like
kind of out
the,
there. They're
the
kind of out
design
there.
is very
yeah,
good. The
Yeah.
design for this, it's cool. It's the ram horns, right? And
Yeah.
I would probably give this high A or
High A,
low S.
behind the Bills, right?
Yeah, we'll say behind the bells, just because we beat them in the first week, we'll give it to them.
All right. The Raiders.
The Raiders.
I feel like it was popular before, but now I think it's losing, that aesthetic.
Yeah, I think it's just the placement of it. There's so much that they could have done with it, but they put the Raiders logo on a shield, on a silver helmet. It's just
Yeah.
kind of boring. I would say
Yeah.
low B, high C at best.
Alrighty. All right. The Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins, this is lame. Straight up, even if the Bills had thrashed them yesterday
So solid D.
or on Sunday, I would say this would be low C, high D at best.
All right. Yeah. All right. You have the Vikings.
Not gonna lie, the helmet that's being depicted here, not great. But when they have their nice matted purple helmets, that's a good
that
look.
Is nice,
I
for
would
sure.
say that might be like S tier.
S tier. Okay.
I would
all
say
right,
it
all
might
right.
be an S tier.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. The Patriots.
Patriots, I'm not a Pats fan, so, and plus it's just, colonial patriot. How good can you make it? It's just like every other logo that just has a head.
Yep. All right.
BC
so
at
we're seeing a
best.
trend now. We're seeing a
Yeah.
trend.
BC at best.
Let's do high
High C, just because it's the Pats,
Yeah.
right?
Alrighty.
This
The
one,
Saints.
the Saints, the gold, nice gold. It's
Mhm.
not oppressive. It's not too
Yep,
bright. It's
I
a
like
nice,
it.
pretty gold color. I wish the logo was a little bit cooler, but I get it. It's.
Yeah. Their traditions.
Yeah,
and
so
all that.
I would
so,
say low A, high B.
yeah,
for
let's
sure.
do middle of the pack here. All right. The New York Giants.
New York Giants, I feel it's a little unfair that they just get to ride on New York's, coattails.
I like their colors.
Yeah, the colors are
but
great, but
just the NY, it's like
yeah,
they just,
don't even play in New York,
Mhm,
So
yeah,
we'll dock them some points. We'll say
maybe low A,
low A, maybe high B.
high B. All right,
somewhere
let's
there.
do-
Just
for
let's
sure on
balance.
top of the Raiders.
Yeah,
for sure.
for sure.
All right. The Jets.
The Jets. The Jets. I'm
Mm,
not a big fan of greens in general.
I
don't
think
like green.
yeah, I don't like greens either.
So-
For sure, I'd say a solid B. Like
Yeah,
right
we could
behind
say
the Giants.
it's a good logo design, but it's just
mhm.
not the greatest color
Yeah.
scheme.
Yeah. All right. The Eagles.
Eagles. Is that just a wing on there?
Yeah.
It,
I
guess-
think it's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it
I
adds
kind of wish there was a different placement instead of coming off the front of the
yeah,
helmet.
it's almost like you know, if it was more on the side of the
Yeah, kind of like what the Vikings were
yeah,
doing,
yeah.
or like some of the other like
Mhm.
designs, maybe. But I would have to dock some points around there. Probably maybe B tier. Yeah.
All right, you got the Steelers.
Steelers, a classic design because you know they've been around since forever, right?
Yeah.
I can't really fault them for not wanting to change because
Yeah,
you know
they're
named after the
pretty-
steel plants and stuff of
Pretty
Pittsburgh,
iconic.
but you know pretty straightforward. I would say probably like an
low-
A, like a low A with that
yeah,
one.
for sure.
Mostly because I like the white and the gold and like
Mhm.
the overall.
And it's a unique,
graphic.
it's like a unique symbol too. It's not like just, you know, they made it up. It's very not a bird, not a animal. It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
it's a symbol everybody knows. All right, you got the Seahawks.
Seahawks. I didn't even know those were a thing until like basically football. But you know, they're not. I get. It kind of feels like an eagle. This is what the Eagles helmet should have been.
I'd say,
right?
look, you could just fit them right here too. Look at
Yeah,
'em.
it'll
It's
fit just
it's-
perfectly. Yeah, let's just
yeah.
put them side by side together. I think that
Oh,
would
no.
go.
Oh,
Whoop.
oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I think this will
Yep.
be a good look.
Yeah, yeah. The 49ers.
49ers, San Francisco.
I think they-
SF.
Yeah, I think they're just on the same.
Yeah, just kind of mid-tier, not really too
Mhm.
special, nothing too
Mhm.
fancy either.
Yeah,
The S and the F has a really clean aesthetic in terms
Yeah.
of graphic design, but nothing too crazy.
yeah
about it.
definitely middle of the pack for
Mm.
sure. All right, you have the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers, I feel like not
That's-
gonna lie.
It's pretty fire. Not gonna lie, it's
But here's
No?
the thing, right? There's so much like overlap with like Buccaneers, Raiders. You know, it's like
yeah.
pirate themed, right? In a
Uh-huh.
sense. But it's like, why
It-
just the flag? You know, it could have been, Jack Sparrow or
I
something.
honestly I think it's very clean. It's nothing. Nobody else has. That kind of
A
aesthetic.
flag? Yeah, I just wish it wasn't a flag.
Okay.
Even if it was just like just the
So,
skull itself.
Maybe we
with
could
the
say
cutlasses.
high A for
Yeah,
sure.
we could say probably a high A with that one.
All right, you got the Titans with the T.
Titans, what do we know about Greek mythology? Titans,
Nothing.
badass, right? But they stuck with the T. I just felt like a lot of potential, but just
Yeah.
missed opportunity. So we'll
I think it's,
say like
it's
a-
even a C. Like
we'll lean it to like the B, C tier around there. Just 'cause,
Alrighty.
just so we're consistent.
the last ones, the newest symbol, right? 'Cause they
Commanders.
remade their logo and it's
Yeah.
the Commanders.
Is that really their?
I had never seen it. It's 2 zeros. I don't know what to think.
I might have to give it a D. It's just so boring.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna agree because it honestly kind of. Let's put it above the Browns, because
Yeah, at least there's something on the helmet, besides just
Just
a
the
straight
color.
orange. Yeah.
yeah.
I think that basically sums it up.
Yeah.
I think we've got a pretty definitive
So-
tier list. I wish the Bills were a little higher, but of course that's a little bit
Yeah,
biased.
we can't be
there.
biased for sure,
Mhm.
but Broncos, the Vikings for sure have the cleanest.
really good
Yeah,
helmets,
they're
especially in practice.
Mhm.
So.
Yep.
And thank you guys for tuning in to our newest episode or whatever our newest production. And so we'll see you all on Twitter.